Good morning, everyone. Good morning, ma'am. I hope you all are well. Sit first. I hope you all are fine. Yes? Yes. Okay, your MET 3 is going on. Yes or no? Yes, ma'am. You all are doing well? Yes, ma'am. So, tomorrow is your English? Yes. I have given portion you for countable and uncountable noun. So, today we are going to learn what is countable noun and what is uncountable noun. We have already taught it, but now we'll just for revision, let's come with me. So, we'll know about countable and uncountable noun more. Okay? So, first before countable and uncountable noun, I'm going to ask you, what is noun, children? Who can say? Raise your hand.
Noun is naming word.
Wow, very nice. N for noun, N for name. Noun is a what? Noun is a naming word. It can be a name of a person, it can be a name of a place, a thing, or an animal. Yes? Okay. So noun has divided into two categories. First of all, what are the two categories? Who can say? Noun has divided into two categories. What are the two? Yes, Sai Prashad.
And common noun and proper noun.
Who can say first? What is this? Atrish? No, I am asking. Noun has divided into two categories. First I said. What are the two categories? Yes, beta. Loud voice. Good, very good. So, noun has divided into two categories. First one is countable noun. Another one is uncountable noun. So, what is countable and what is uncountable, children? Who can say? Okay, how many students are there in your class, children? Tell me. 26? How could you know? There are 26 children in your class?
I'm counting.
You count them. How? By number or how you count? Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. He said that in your class there are 26 students. Is it he's correct? Yes? Yes. Okay. How many students are absent today, children? How could you know?
Because of the numbers.
Because you can count them and you can easily say that there are 2 students are absent today. Okay. So, what is this, children? Who can say? Sand. Can you count it? Come here, Ritesh. Come here. Count it.
No, ma'am.
Try to count.
No, ma'am.
No?
No.
Why?
Because we did not count.
We cannot. It is uncountable noun because we cannot count it. Thank you very much, beta. Sit there. So we cannot count it. But now I am showing something. What is this? Pen. Can you count a pen?
Yes, ma'am.
How many pens are here?
2 pens.
2 pens. Okay, how many?
3 pens.
So it is a countable noun or uncountable noun, children? Countable or uncountable? Sure? Oh my God, very nice. Okay, now what is this? Who can tell me what is this? Rice? What is this?
Sugar.
Sugar or rice?
Sugar.
Sugar. Come here, Sucheta. Taste it. Sugar or salt? Sugar. So, from here we could understand that it does not loses its root name. If it is sugar, here in the bowl also it is sugar. If I collect a pinch of sugar also it is sugar. Then we'll move to next thing. What is this, children?
Towel.
Towel? Can we count it? How many towels are here? 1. Okay, we can easily count it. Now tell me, what is this? Okay, Rohit. What is this, children?
Thread.
Thread. You said it is a towel. Now you are saying thread. How it is? It is a thread or a towel? Thread? Sure? Okay. So here from this we can understand if it is a singular thing, sorry, if it is a countable thing, then we can it can loses its root name. It loses its root name. If it is countable noun, we can easily know that it is a countable noun. That's why when I show you this thing, you said, ma'am, this is a towel, but it is a thread. It is a thread. So from this we can understand that countable noun loses its root name. Okay. Now children, what is this?
Bottle.
How many bottles? One bottle. Sure.
Bottles.
How many bottles?
2 bottles.
2 bottles. Okay. Now tell me, what is this? Sure. Okay. Now it is bottle. But now if I'll open it, you will tell that it is a cap. It is not a bottle. Okay. Then what is inside the bottle? Can we count water? Then water is what? We cannot count water. Yes? Can we? Can we? We can say that this is a bottle of water. Yes? Or a glass of, if I put it in a glass, you can say it is a glass of water. But we cannot count water by any number. That 1 water, 2 water, 3 waters. Can we say like this? No. We can say 2 bottles. But we cannot say 2 waters. It is wrong. Yes, my dear children? Yes. Now I am going to show you something. What is this?
Copy.
This is your copy? Okay. What is this?
Paper.
This is a piece of paper. This is not a copy, na? Is this a copy? So, as I said before, if something is countable noun, it loses its root name. Before it, we are saying it is a copy. Now I have divided it. So, you are saying that, ma'am, this is not a copy. This is your paper. Yes or no? So, what is countable noun? It loses its root name. It loses its root name. Okay, now, Abhijit, better stand. Now you tell me how many copies are here? How could you know? 2 copies are here? Yes, beta?
I'm counting.
Count it.
1
1 and 2. Very nice. So here we could understand if it is countable noun. Oh children, you didn't say me that I have not written countable. Yeah, I have not written here. Okay, so how could we recognize then what is countable and what is uncountable noun? Countable noun means some points I am going to write. Okay, what is countable noun, children? First point, who can say? Yes, Sambhabi? We can count. We can count. Countable, we can count it. We can count it. That is a countable noun. Then second point, who can say? Yes, beta? Very nice. It loses its root name. Third point, who can say? Like 1 copy, as I said before. It is 1 copy, but it is what? 2 copies. Copy is singular or plural? Singular. But 2 copies, it is singular or plural? Plural. It means the countable noun has both singular and plural form. Yes or no, children? It has both the singular plural form. If I write some example, I write here a copy. Here if I write 2 copies. Yes, it is plural and it is singular form. So now we'll move to our uncountable noun. As I have written here, we can count it. So
We cannot count it.
we cannot count it. Very nice. Speak loudly.
We cannot count it.
Clap for him, children. We cannot count it. Second point. Who can say? That side I have written it loses its root name. At the time when I said that taste it is what? Salt. But when I said please let us taste it. Salt or sugar? Salt. The pinch of salt also, it is salt. Okay. So, now you tell me. It loses its root name. But what about this? What about uncountable noun? It does not lose its root name. It lost? No. Stand and speak, Shai.
It does not
Lost
lose its root's name.
root name. Okay. Okay, beta. Thank you. Okay, now you tell me. Now you tell me the third point here I have written it has both the singular and plural form. Now you tell me what is it? What is it? What is it? You tell me first. This is sand? Rice. What is the singular form of rice? Rice. Then what is the plural form of rice? Rices. Rices. Rices? Yes? No. So, it means that it has only a singular form. Like, as I said before, in the bottle, inside the bottle, there is water. But we cannot say 2 waters or 3 waters. Can we say? No. For example, if I write water, we cannot write waters. Can we write the plural of water is waters? No, it is wrong. But in some cases, there are some cases, we can say Jadui Pitara. Okay, there is a bottle of water. Yes? Some waters are there in the bottle. Yes? Am I correct? Okay. Now I am going to ask you some question. I hope you all have cleared what is countable and what is uncountable noun. So now I am going to test you. Let's see. Okay? What is this box, children? Loudly speak loudly. Jadui Pitara. Yes? Okay. Now I am going to call Preeti, come. Take out something from that box. Open it. Take out something first. What is this? Show to all the children. Come here, come to the center. What is this, children? Rice. Okay, now Preeti, you tell me, it is countable or uncountable noun?
Uncountable.
How? How it is uncountable noun? I have already taught you and I have written Yes, beta.
It could not be counted.
It could not be counted. We cannot count it. That's why it is countable noun. Is it countable noun? Friend, you are saying yes? We cannot count it. That's why it is uncountable noun. It is not a countable noun. Is it a countable noun? Okay, you go. Sit on your place. Sambhavi, come here. Okay, Sambhavi, Sucheta. Take out something. Show. What is this, children? Sugar. What is this? It is countable or uncountable? How could you know it is uncountable?
Because it is not
Because
counted.
we cannot count it, and also I have written that it does not lose its root name. Yes, if it is salt, then if it is also, if you will say this is a pinch of salt, you will not say ma'am in this ball it is salt, but if we will take out something, we will say this is sugar. No, it is also salt. Yes? Okay, thank you. So now, Sai Prasad, come here beta. Take out something from that box. Do it fast. Children are waiting. What is this? Show them. Is it a countable or uncountable noun?
Uncountable noun.
How?
It is counted.
We can count it. We can count it. How many pens?
1 pen.
One pen. One?
Pen.
One pen or pens?
Pen.
One pen. Okay, pen is singular or plural?
Singular.
So what is the plural form it?
Pens.
Pens means, and okay, then one more thing. What is it?
Yeah.
Cap. So here we could understand that it is a countable noun, pen is a countable noun, and another thing, if I'll then divide it loses its root name, and another thing, it has a singular and plural form. I hope you all have cleared about what is countable and what is uncountable noun. If any doubt, you can ask me. Okay? Thank you, children.
सीमा तू प्लस टू पर कौन करिवु
बीएससी नर्सिंग
आउ तू
MRT,
तू
बीएससी ऑप्टोमेट्री
तू कौन करिवु
BSc in Medical Laboratory Technology,
रिया तू
बीएससी इन ईएमटी
तू
BSc in Anesthesia Technology.
आउ तू
बीएससी इन ऑपरेशन थिएटर टेक्नोलॉजी
अच्छा रोजी तू कौन पढ़िबू?
मु तो बीपीटी पढ़िबी
अच्छा मैं कोठी पढ़िबा
साई नर्सिंग एंड हेल्थ साइंस कॉलेज
साई हेल्थ साइंस कॉलेज रे पढ़िबा और सभी को स्वास्थ्य सेवा जोगाई दो।